Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're doing the third part of the island review series, and today we'll be taking a look at Haulbowline and Port 2 because they're both pretty small islands. We also have Joshua and 567 doing the Port 2 review today. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the island review. Although Haulbowline's a small island, it has quite a few services to offer, such as a bulk terminal, a charter point, a fishing terminal, a general terminal, oil and LNG mixed into one, fuel, and a shipyard, which is actually in a very good position if you're in combat near the Haulbowline and Walling waters. Near the refuel point there's this weird building which connects to a bunker, which I'll show you now. The bunker can be found roughly where you can see my little icon on the map. To enter it you need to go through this bush here and through the door. Here's a quick tour of what's inside the bunker. So when you climb down this truss here, you can find a long hallway with two rooms connecting to it which lead to nothing. And there's also this window which you can see out to sea, but you can't really get your camera through unless you try really hard. And here's the main room with a few of the developers sitting on a chair playing blackjack, it seems. And something related to Perseus is also here. There's Captain Marcin. And here's a door with some weird posters and skeletons and signs and stuff around. The door for some reason says 115. I'm not really sure what that's a reference to, but you can't really, there's nothing after it. And there's another dead guy. And there's also a car here with a glitchy bonnet. And a no rocket sign, I think that means. And then there's another ladder here going up to another entrance which leads to that building I mentioned earlier. As you can see, we're now back to that weird radio building, and there's a strange sign for some reason saying it's radioactive, so that's not good. Anyway, that's a complete tour of the bunker. We'll now move on to some Haulbowline facts and history. I couldn't find much about Haulbowline, but I did find that it's a real life island based in Ireland. Try and say that 10 times fast. Anyway, yeah, it's on the south coast of Ireland, somewhere near the city of Cork. Originally, Hull was below Bornholm, but it now lies on the east coast of Walling and remains south of Bornholm. Anyway, I think that's everything for the little Irish island, so let's move on to Port 2.
Now Lucky Me has been given the privilege of recording Port 2 for you all, since I know the island more than Jack does. Port 2 is situated in the southeast of the map, just southwest of Haulbowline. Now this is a very unique port. It's got a single spawner with very unique ships. All of these are a part of the DSS 2 pack. We've got the LNG carrier, the Amphion, the hydrofoil, the Visby, the Typhoon, and the U-boat. Now for a normal player you can't just press this button, meaning there's two ways you can get to Port 2. You can get your puny little fishing cutter and spend about 10 million years getting to Port 2 with your slow little boat. Or you can head to the menu, head into the store, buy yourself 350 Robux with the DSS ship packs. Now in terms of actual features on the island, there's not much. There's this weird crane thing which does nothing. There's this air traffic control tower which you can go in. Please correct me if this isn't an air traffic control tower because there's not really a runway here. There's this lighthouse which, if you want the lighthouse keeper badge, it's very good, but anything else, not really. There's these hangars here, not sure what they're doing here. There's a refuel station, and there's this bridge. Also, no idea why that's here. If you go over here, you'll find a little secret just through this hole, which is a bunch of pictures from the old DSS 2. It's quite a nice little Easter egg. There's these empty photos, which I suppose they must have wanted to add more here, correct me if I'm wrong once again. And there's this cave down here, which you'll want that if you're doing the spelunker badge. Now, I'm hoping Jack's going to link my video to that down below. It's also just a good little place to hide from your mates, you know? If you're a sado like me, you'll do the maths and find out that Port 2 is the smallest island in game with only 77.5 square miles of space. That's probably the reason why you can't get most big ships within this port. Also, completely forgot to mention, Port 2 is based off of the DSS 2 Port 2. You should know that. That's the whole reason it's got the DSS 2 ships there. And that is my Port 2 review. Thank you.
And thank you as well. Well, that's everything Haulbowline Port 2 covered in one video. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching and have a good one.